Well guys, we've come to this amazing place and Bharat's going to tell us a little bit more because on the way to Buxton, behind us is one of the most oldest pubs,
yes. It's an iconic pub. It's called the Cat and the Fiddle, which also gives the name to the road, Cat and Fiddle, as a result. And it's the second highest pub in all of England, and it was where a lot of adventure seekers would come here for a meal or a drink, and that was the case between 1813 and 2015. At which point, unfortunately, it's been shut down. There have been reports that they might reopen at some point, but that's what we were hoping, really. That's why we drove all the way up here, but it doesn't look like it's open now. But apart from being a very famous pub, it's also a bikers pub. So a lot of bikers have come here, and this road has a notorious reputation because it's you can make out.
We're just gonna have a look.
Zigzagging and winding. So
have a look. You probably won't get it in our shot here, but down there you've got different. So this is the beauty of England. This is the only peak sort of areas, and Bharat, I guess you've got sort of Derbyshire over there. You've got
that's Lancashire there.
That's Lancashire over there.
Yorkshire's on that side.
Yorkshire's on one
Cheshire,
side.
where Cheshire cats come from. That's not too far either. But Gav, I've been driving on this road and I didn't realize that this was rated the most dangerous stretch of road anywhere in England.
Wow, okay.
I have been careful, right?
You have been very careful, my friend. Well, here we are at the Buxton Cricket Club. Now, it's not the most famous cricket club, but it's famous for one cricket match that was played in 1975 on the 1st of June, first day of summer. But until now, it has been the only game which has been stopped because of snow. Yes, it snowed in June in Buxton. What happened in that match? Who was playing? I'm going to take you inside. Bharat's finding out all the details. Let's go.
That's right, Gav. And the most amazing thing wasn't even the snow. It was what happened the day earlier. Because it was a sunny English summer morning, like a whole day was sunny, and guys were right there tanning themselves, and Lancashire put out big total out there. And behind me, you can see why it's the most talked about cricket match in all of Buxton, because you have eyewitness accounts of some rather illustrious names. As we zoom into that picture, you can see right there, that's John Lever, there's Clive Lloyd, who famously said he had never seen ice or snow before there. You can see Bumble, David Lloyd in the corner, and of course the most famous umpire of all time, Harold Dickybird.
It is beautifully lush and green at the moment.
But imagine this ground being covered completely with snow. I really can't get my head around it.
Yeah, and if you just look, that's the pavilion. What I'm sort of absolutely stunned by, just talking to a couple of people, is that Clive Lloyd, David Lloyd,
absolutely,
Farouk Engineer. These are the guys who are playing, and all that banks were just full of people.
Absolutely, tanning
themselves, exactly. Now, one of the guys I mentioned was Farouk Engineer. You spoke to him recently.
I know. I just gave him a call. I said we are in Buxton, and he was in a meeting.
Yeah.
And he actually came off the meeting just to say, yes, Buxton, I remember the day when it snowed. And I'm a boy from Bombay, he said, so I had never seen snow before, so that was very exciting. I reminded him how Clive Lloyd actually flung snow at him, and he said, yes, I flung it back at him in true Farouk Engineer style. But he even now sounds so amazed by the fact that there was bright sunshine and then there was snowfall. England
at its best. I think this story will be at its best. Let's see if we can really find someone in Buxton or at this who was here that day when it famously snowed and stopped a game of cricket in the month of June. Can you tell us that famous day now? Everyone talks about this match here in Buxton. You were here.
I was here, sat on the banking, getting tanned.
And if you just talk about this ground, so many international players were playing in that match. Can you just tell us a little bit on what actually happened that morning where it just snowed?
I can't really say because it's so long ago. All I remember is that we had snow. I was at home.
Yep.
And Match was abandoned.
But it's amazing when you say that a day earlier you were getting a tan right there.
Yeah, we sat out sunbathing with some friends. One of my friends used to play with Buxton Cricket Club.
Oh, right.
So we were just chilling out the day before.
Yeah.
And then to get snow, well, it's something else.
And apparently Clive Lloyd had never seen snow before in his life.
That's correct.
So Clive Lord actually picked up some snow and started.
Yes, he was over there somewhere. You can look at, if you look in the Buxton Advertiser going back in years,
Right.
It's all there.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
There'll be photographs.
And is that the only first-class match that's probably been played here at Buxton, or did they play quite regularly?
They play always Derbyshire and Lancashire.
Okay,
Oh.
right.
And like, is there any game that you remember in particular? Like, is there?
No, it's too long ago.
I know. Oh, yeah,
But I mean, I've met Clive Lloyd,
right.
David Lloyd, Harry Pilling.
Right. That's
Who did you say? Farouk
Farouk
Engineer?
engineer.
Yeah.
That's sweet.
Those are just a few I can just name off the top of my head.
No, that's good.
And all that pavilion right there, that's remained exactly how it is, pretty
More
much.
or less, yes. Yeah.
Fantastic. Well, thanks so much, Les.
Quite all right.
Yeah. Now I got it. England, you beauty, is what I was trying to say earlier.